calling out, you know, the Republicans once again. You know, their efforts to suppress the vote. This is ridiculous. You know? I think it is what it is like they act like voter fraud is a massive issue. It isn't. It's no massive issue. It's not like they act like this is like a top 10 national issue that we should be all focused on. The integrity of the elections. Shit, you only say that when you fuckers lose. Republicans only say that when they fucking lose. And I think they've only pulled this stuff, but they have been pulling this voter repression shit for a long time, gerrymandering and whatnot. This fucking shit is bullshit. And no, it's not about a simple voter ID, because I need a fucking voter ID to vote in the state of fucking Michigan. Last I heard, I don't think there were any voter suppression vote shit in the state legislature in Michigan. And I'm sure the integrity of the presidential election in Michigan was perfectly fine. There were, just admit it, there were more people who voted for Biden. There was more people who voted for Biden, period. A lot of those were mail-in votes. There were more Democrats than Republicans who did more mail-in voting. There's nothing wrong with mail-in voting. If you throw your ID in your vote into it, well, if they know your ID and whatnot, and you got your vote set up, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with mail-in voting. No? This voter suppression shit is bullshit. Or reducing the opening hours. I heard they were in Georgia. They weren't even gonna give like water out to the people in line or whatnot. I'm like, what kind of asshole shit is that? What are they trying to get people in like busy areas not to vote, huh? Because like in say the city of Atlanta, Georgia, which is pretty infamous for voter suppression. Atlanta's a huge city. Well, especially the metropolitan area. So, but when we talk about the city itself, there's probably many, many voting places. But, the lines are longer. While in rural areas, the lines will be a lot shorter. And if you made the voting hours, the opening hours, you have like state regulation saying they can only be open this long from this hour to that hour, then you know what the fuck you're doing. They're trying to rig it so they win. This is bullshit. And they're a little bullshit about illegals voting and whatnot. Oh, illegals voting. There's outright voting. Yeah, legal aliens. There's outright voting. They're voting. They're voting in our elections. Like 10 million legal immigrants voted in our election. That's like bullshit. That's just bullshit. You really think, especially, I'm pretty sure about every state requires voter ID. And there was no way that 10 million votes were like those from illegal immigrants. That's just outright propaganda. They couldn't prove it. You know, the shit about the election being stolen is all bullshit. There was only like one case where there actually was voter fraud against the Republicans. It was only one fucking case of voter fraud against the Republicans. In all the other cases, yeah, they were talking shit about, but once they brought them into court, they were like, well, we don't actually have actual evidence. So the court just threw them out because, you know, you lie to the court, you really get fucking screwed. So yeah, the election wasn't fucking stolen. Bullshit. Keep living in the fucking Newsmax, Fox News bullshit world. I'm not saying CNN, I'm saying all factual shit. But I really don't look at those sources. I really don't. But, you know, it's like, fuck voter suppression. You know? How about the opening hours? You know? How about long opening hours? How about the opening hours be from, you know, from, you know, 6 in the morning to you know, to like 11:30 at night. Why not? You know, make sure everybody has enough time, because a lot of people work on election day, so have enough time for people to get to vote, for everybody to get to vote and to get in, you know, cast their vote.